Alright, bro, I've been talking about making this video for such a long time now, and I've just been pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back, just because I don't think people want to hear me talk about this kind of stuff. No one really gives a damn about my opinion. But you know what, bro? I'm tight on time today. I really want to make a video. I don't know what else to do. I want something quick, something easy to do, okay? Call me lazy, call me whatever the fuck you want, okay? I'm a lazy bastard, alright? But here you go, video game tier list. Let's get right into it. So I've spent an insane amount of time looking for a tier list, a video game tier list that makes sense. And tell me why 99% of the lists on this fucking website make zero sense, dude. I have been scraping through for days trying to find a list that makes sense, bro. I have had to pass through a bunch of Scooby-Doo lists, fucking B-movie game lists. Don't get me wrong, those are fantastic games, but just give me a list with actual good video games, bro. And if I find a game that makes a shred, a testicle of sense, it doesn't have my favorite games on there. But here we are, dude. This list seems okay. I guess I'm just gonna go for this one. I'm gonna filter out all the trash-ass video games, or not trash, sorry, just the games that I haven't played yet. Just put them at the bottom before we start. I'll be right back. All right, starting off with Horizon Zero Dawn, B tier. Gameplay wasn't the best, all right? But just hear me out here. Gameplay wasn't the best, but the story was absolutely fantastic. Kept me hooked all the way throughout the game. I couldn't wait to like grab all the little collectibles and listen to different parts of the lore. Fantastic story. I did not cut once while playing this game. I played it all the way through. Didn't cut, didn't leave it one time. That's how good the game is, but the gameplay does let it down a lot. It just felt very clunky in my opinion. Don't shoot me, don't come for me. This was like a Game of the Year nominee, alright? It's just my opinion. This whole list is my opinion, okay? Do not come for me. Next up, we have Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm just gonna act like this is all the Batman games. So Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Origins, which no one played, let's be honest. But when it comes to the Batman games, I've played all of them. I've played them multiple times. And this might seem a little extreme, but S tier, bro. And just hear me out. Just listen to me. The feeling of adrenaline, the adrenaline rush that you get beating up on random, helpless fucking bastards in Gotham City as Batman just tickles my balls in a way that not many things do. Not many things tickle my balls, bro. But Batman, you are one of them, bro. You have tickled my balls. The game makes you feel so badass. You feel like Batman. Beating someone up, breaking their bones, bro. I feel it. I can feel myself breaking someone's bones as Batman in the game. That's how good the combat is in the game. And the story is very good as well. It's standard Batman story, but just with a little bit of twist in there. The game doesn't ask you to spend too much time on it as well, which I absolutely love. It's not an open world game. You know, it's just, it knows what it's doing. It's a linear story. You just go through it, you finish it. Except Arkham Knight, which is the last game in the series. I guess that can be considered a sandbox, not totally open world. It does take a little more time to finish everything there, but it's 100% worth it, bro. Just gliding around Gotham City as Batman, bro. Who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't? Next up, we got God of War, masterpiece. No questions asked. Do not come for me. Do not even try to debate me on this. This game, God of War 2018, is a masterpiece. Absolute masterpiece. The fact that they could change the character of Kratos, which is one of the most beloved Sony characters of all time, if not the most beloved Sony character of all time, they took that character and they humanized him, bro. They turned him into a human and someone you can empathize with and relate to, which I absolutely adore. The combat, fantastic. Gory God of War style combat, just with better graphics and an over-the-shoulder camera. I love this game. Absolute masterpiece. I would also like to point out that when you're seeing this tier list, you're going to notice a little bit of a pattern here, which is that not all games have to be open world. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to tell me God of War is open world. It is not open world. It is a sandbox. I guess you could call it a sandbox. I don't know what you call it. But it's focused on a linear storyline. It doesn't give you the freedom to fuck around and go do whatever the fuck you want all the time, okay? It pushes you towards the story, which I enjoy. I don't like games that just drop me in a fucking empty world and tell me to go do some side quest, or else I'm gonna miss a fucking 99 level weapon and she's gonna destroy the whole gameplay for me. That's what I feel when I play open world games. I always feel like I'm missing something, which is why I like games like Batman and God of War, where when you're playing them, you know odds are you're not missing something, and it gives you the option of exploring on your own time, which I love. Next up, we got Zelda. Dude, I'm gonna be totally honest here, okay? There's only a couple games that I played on my Nintendo Switch. I bought my Nintendo Switch with my first ever paycheck. I was working at Chuck E. Cheese, I got my Nintendo Switch, and the first game my dumbass decided to buy was Pokemon Sword and Legend of Zelda. Guess which game I finished and which game took me 5 years to finish. 5 years it took me to finish Legend of Zelda. That does not mean it's a bad game. It's just not for me because it's open world. It felt overwhelming. It felt like I was missing something. With that being said, it's objectively a high quality game, but I just can't bring myself to put it above Horizon Zero Dawn. I just cannot do it. Also, you're gonna hate me for this, all you fucking old heads out there playing Zelda since they were 3 years old. The story, I don't like it. I don't like the story. Shitty ass story, bro. I said it. Yeah, clip me, bitch. Clip me. The story of Legend of Zelda sucks ass. And you're lying to yourself if you think it has depth, buddy. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's time to face reality. Not every Nintendo game has to be dick sucked until the ends of the fucking earth, okay? They don't make good games. Nintendo does not make good games anymore, and I will stand by this, bro. The Last of Us, A tier. Very good game. I am going to be a little bit of a bastard on this one. I am going to criticize The Last of Us. And you know what? Let me actually just bring this one here as well. The reason why I'm putting it at A tier and not Masterpiece or S tier is because every 2 years, they're remaking the goddamn game. Why are you trying to make me go broke? Why are you taking my pants off and stealing my wallet, bro? I don't want to buy another remake. Stop making remakes of the goddamn game. You're milking it dry, bro. Don't even get me started on the TV show, which I haven't watched, but I bet it's a good show, okay? It's just the fact that they're milking this shit so much. It makes me hate the game a little bit, okay? I don't hate it. It's just, it makes me dislike it a little bit, all right? That's why it's A tier. Next up, we got Red Dead Redemption 2. Before you shoot me in the face, hear me out. Open world. Story is too slow. I have a job. I cannot spend 500 hours exploring a random ass fucking hippy dippy cowboy world, all right? I have a job. I don't want to spend 100 hours on this game. The story is too slow. I get too uninterested very quickly. I tend to leave this game. I have replayed this game at least 5 times, and every time I put in 20 hours and I just get bored. It doesn't keep me coming back. I don't want to come back to the game anymore. It's overwhelming. They did too much, in my opinion. Now, of course, my opinion doesn't matter because the game sold 1 billion fucking copies, all right? But it's just my opinion, so don't shoot me. Next up, you got Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. Nothing needs to be said here. Probably my favorite game of all time. Masterpiece, no questions asked. The game, fantastic. The feeling of comfort this game gave me when I was going through a lot of tough times during my high school years, or my senior year of high school, I guess I should say, is just unparalleled, bro. This game has made me feel things that I haven't felt since, and for that, it's going in Masterpiece. I'm not gonna make this video go on too long. I just want to suck Personas. Bloodborne. I am putting this one in C tier just because I never finished the game. Witcher 3 is going right next to Red Dead Redemption 2, bro. The story seems good. I am interested, but open world, again, I cannot do it. I get overwhelmed. I have replayed this game at least 6 times. I'm not even joking. I'm not making a number up here. I replayed The Witcher 3 6 times, and every time I put in tens of hours, 10 to 20 hours, and then I just stop. I cannot finish it. I don't know if it's something wrong in my brain, but I just get overwhelmed. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I just forget a game mechanic, like I forget what circle does, and it just fucking freaks me out. I'm like, I can't play this game anymore. Call me insane, but my brain works that way, okay? I can't remember what a button does. Boom, done. The game's done for me. Next up, we got Spider-Man. I am debating here, bro. I can't put it above Batman. I cannot put it above Batman. I'm gonna put it above Batman in the same tier, but just not a tier above. I just can't do it, bro. Spider-Man, fan-fucking-tastic, bro. This game took me back to the PSP and PS2 days, playing Spider-Man 2, just swinging around New York, and just the most random shit would happen, and you felt like you were actually swinging as Spider-Man. I don't know what gaming studio made this game, but good fucking job, dude. Because I would come back from school, and if I'm having a bad day, I would just hop on and swing around. Just listen to music and swing around, and it gives me the feeling of euphoria, bro. I am just at peace swinging around in this game, which I love. The story is also fantastic, very emotional. Don't even get me started on the ending of this game, which absolutely broke my heart. Next up, we got Resident Evil 2. This is gonna be another A-tier game. Very good game, fantastic game. Not a lot of hours you gotta put into this. Not open world, good story, good fucking combat, scary, made me shit myself. Love it, love it, love it. A-tier, not gonna say more. Final Fantasy VII, the original. I'm gonna put this at B tier, and the reason why is because I started playing this game on the Nintendo Switch, so they ported it over to the Nintendo Switch. This is the OG game. This is the Pixels one, where you play as a fucking block, right? No graphics. This was the PS1 version, and I bought it on my Nintendo Switch for like $2, and I was planning on finishing the whole thing because I absolutely loved Final Fantasy 15. So I planned on finishing this game just to get more into Final Fantasy. The problem came about when halfway through playing this game, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, and that just took my whole attention away from Final Fantasy VII the original, and I just started playing through the remake. And when you play the remake, you can't go back to the OG. You just can't do it. Just because of how fantastic the remake is, bro. Absolute masterpiece. So I'm gonna put it a masterpiece and the PS1 version at B. That doesn't mean that I hate the game. It's just that I played it at a very wrong time. Final Fantasy completely encapsulates everything I love about video games. Not too open world, but also not too closed. Linear storyline. Fantastic storyline. Fantastic characters. Relatable characters. What more can you ask for from a video game? And it does those things to the nth degree. It does them so well. It makes you love, it makes you cry, it makes you happy, it makes you laugh. This game, fantastic. Don't even get me started on the graphics of the game, the way it's optimized, everything about it, just mwah, masterpiece. Nier Automata. I'm gonna put this in B tier. The reason why is because I played this when I was a young boy. And when you play this as a young boy, you don't really know what the fuck's going on. And I didn't really understand the story. I just like the combat, I like the vibe, and I like that you can see 2Bs. And when I was young, I wasn't really chronically online like I am now. Like, I didn't know the game had multiple endings. I didn't know that shit. So I just never really got into it, man. I never really understood what was going on. It's still on my PS5. I can go back and play it anytime. But I don't know. I just haven't had the time, I guess. So for now, I was gonna go in B tier. Very decent game, you know, nice graphics, nice characters. Halo 3, I'm gonna put this at B tier. I played Halo 3 through the Halo Master Chief Collection. I did have a Xbox One before I got Enlightened and got a PS4. So I played Halo 3, I just played through the story. I didn't really play online. I didn't play it when it first came out. So I wasn't really one of those people who were really into Halo. For that reason alone, I'm just gonna put it in B tier just out of respect for the story, for what it did to the gaming community. Dude, I've been going for so long, I gotta speed it up. I got work to do. So GTA San Andreas. Fun story about GTA San Andreas. When I was like 10, 8, 9, whatever it was, on my PS2, I would beg my parents to buy me this game. They would never allow me to get it just because of all the fucking nudity, the bad shit that was going on in the game. But when I had this game for like the 5 days that I had it, bro, before they caught me, I was absolutely invigorated. I was enthralled by how good this game was for the time. This shit came out on the PS2, bro. The PS2, which is weaker than the microwave in my kitchen right now. And this shit was insane. Open world, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It didn't force you to go through the story. It didn't force you to do whatever. And as a young kid, shooting up random people in the street, I loved it, bro. Call me insane, call me a psychopath. I loved that shit. Of course, then I got caught and my parents broke the CD in front of me, which kind of sucked, but we move. Uncharted 2, decent story, decent gameplay, B tier. Just gonna move on here. Ghost of Tsushima, same situation as Red Dead Redemption and The Witcher 3. Fantastic game, objectively fantastic game. I just never had the time. I just never got back into it. Too overwhelming, open world, yada yada yada. You know the story. The Walking Dead, fantastic. S tier. This shit popped the fuck off. This shit on YouTube, bro. Watching PewDiePie play this game on YouTube back in the day as a 12-year-old, fucking peak childhood right there. What this game did for the gaming industry in general, it showed you that you can tell a fantastic story, okay? And you can make decisions that impact the actual game. No one did it before them. Fantastic. Kingdom Hearts 2, I am going to act like this represents all of the Kingdom Hearts games, all right? And I'm gonna put this on Masterpiece. Now, before you get disgusted, before you get the ick, just wait. The reason why this is a masterpiece for me is that I played it at a time where I needed something, bro. I needed something in my life. I had nothing at this time. I got no money. I got no life. It was during peak COVID. It was just starting lockdown. And I needed a game. I went on the PS Store and I saw Kingdom Hearts All-in-One Edition, which has all 15,000 of the Kingdom Hearts games on one disc for like 40 bucks. And I spent the last of my money on this shit, bro. I had no money left after spending it on this game. And I am absolutely pleased to tell you guys I do not regret it one bit. As cringy as it sounds, this game was like a father to me. This game was like a father to me, alright? The way this game treated me, no one has ever treated me in my life. It took me in under its wing and it said, hey man, we're gonna get you through this COVID together, alright? I got you. This game also got me into Final Fantasy, by the way. I'm not going to talk about this game too much just because I'm thinking about making a dedicated video for the game and just talk about how much it means to me, if I can even put that into words, because I struggle a lot of times, as you guys can tell, putting my feelings into words. I use a lot of words like fuck, like shit, just to fucking fill that space between the words. English isn't my first language, which is why I speak like this. But next up, we have Fire Emblem Three Houses. Again, I compared it with Persona. I played this game right after I finished Persona and it just didn't hit the same. Also, the whole tactical fucking round-based, turn-based shit, I just didn't really enjoy it, man. It was too... It just required too much mental energy for me to play this game. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I'm gonna put it one tier underneath the OG Spider-Man, just because it's not as good, but it's not bad as well. It's a fantastic game. Skyrim, same issue as The Witcher 3 and these guys down here. Too overwhelming, and I played it at a time where it didn't have the hype. It didn't keep me coming back to it. But hopefully when I'm playing Oblivion now, I can finish that game. GTA V, never really got into it. Never really got into it, man. My friends weren't really the GTA guys. I feel like if my friends were really into GTA and were robbing banks and shit since day one, then I would be really into it. But the community that was on GTA V back in school, bro, those are the guys you don't want to get involved with. Those were the cringy fucking bad boys. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Those were the guys you just didn't want to get involved in, bro. I wanted to stay as far away as possible from those guys. Just sit in my own corner and play my JRPGs. Next up, we got Halo 2. Just gonna put it next to Halo 3. Good story. Never really got into it. Dude, I don't know which Final Fantasy this is. I can't even read. I'm just gonna act like this is Final Fantasy 15, which is the first Final Fantasy I played. I'm gonna put it at S tier. I know that's an unpopular opinion nowadays just because of how much hate the game got for changing things up in the Final Fantasy space, going from a turn-based game to an open world RPG. It didn't really overwhelm me, which I was really surprised by. Just riding around in your car with your homies just felt right at the time. Love the music, love everything about this game. S tier for me. Pokemon Emerald. Ah man, I'm gonna put this at A tier. Not even close to S or Masterpiece in my opinion, but not quite as bad as these guys down here. Pokemon Emerald, good game. All the Game Boy Advance Pokemon games I absolutely loved and enjoyed and played them multiple times on end. I remember when I was a really young guy, I downloaded a Game Boy Advanced emulator on my iPad. I somehow found a random ass YouTube video with like 20 views at the time, bro. And I followed the guy on Twitter and I was like, how can I download this Game Boy Advanced emulator on my iPad? And he showed me this like weird way to do it. I cannot believe it wasn't a virus. It probably was, let's be honest. But I downloaded the emulator, and ever since, bro, I've just been hooked on Pokemon games. I love them to death. It's kind of crazy to think about, like at 10 years old or some shit, I was going out, messaging random people on Twitter, downloading emulators off the fucking dark web. Crazy, man. Crazy times. Next up, Pokemon Fire Red. I'm just gonna put it right above Pokemon Emerald. I think I played Pokemon Fire Red at least like 10 times now. Start to finish, bro. Every single time I choose a new starter, either Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charizard. Most of the time, I go with Charmander. Let's be honest, he's the GOAT. Fantastic music, fantastic vibes. Turn-based was fantastic. Next up, we got God of War Ragnarok. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Is gonna put it next to the OG God of War 2018 right here. Not gonna say more. All right, bro, we gotta move. This is a long ass video. Jesus Christ. Final Fantasy 16. Masterpiece in my opinion. Great graphics, great story. Love Final Fantasy to death. Love the music. Expedition 33 going right up in Masterpiece. This is the list. Just gonna zoom out for you guys here a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a sub if you guys really want to. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you're still watching, and I'll see you guys next time.